Welcome to today's deep dive. We're looking at a stack of documents today regarding a service called RealtyMulti Shields. And I have to be honest, when I first glanced at the marketing deck, my my upsell alarm bells started ringing.
Yeah, I mean, I had the exact same reaction initially.
Right, because it's essentially a membership service for home maintenance, like a subscription for your house.
Which is weird, right? We are used to subscriptions for software or streaming, but for gutter cleaning, it just feels a bit odd. But once you dig into the actual white papers and the economic modeling they're using, it's proposing a pretty radical shift in how we treat the asset class of housing.
Yeah, the pitch here is moving from a reactive struggle to more of a proactive strategy. But let's strip away the marketing speak for a second.
Sure.
Is this actually solving a real problem for you as an American homeowner, or is it just, monetizing our anxiety?
Well, if you look at the user data,
Hmm.
the pain point they're targeting is highly specific. It's the mental load of the surprise repair.
And we've all been there.
Exactly. And that's where the economics of prevention section of our research gets really interesting. The core argument isn't just about fixing things. It's about flattening the volatility of home ownership costs over time.
Okay, but walk me through the math here, because paying a monthly fee when my house is decidedly not broken feels a bit counterintuitive. Am I just paying for silence?
You're paying to avoid what they call deferred maintenance compound interest.
Oh, I like that term.
Right. Think of it this way. The National Association of Home Builders data we reviewed indicates that proactive maintenance cuts your repair bills by 20 to 50% over time.
20 to 50% just by being proactive.
Yes, because a $50 seal in a roof flashing today prevents a $5,000 water damage claim, 6 months from now.
So it's the difference between buying a toothbrush and paying for a root canal.
That is a perfect analogy.
Uh-huh.
And there is an immediate cash flow impact, too. We saw that report from Energy Star in the source material.
Oh, the one about the utility bills.
Right. Simple things like sealed ducts and clean filters can shave 10 to 15% off annual utility bills.
That was the part that really stuck out to me, actually. The dust in your vents is quite literally burning your cash.
Yeah, it really is.
But there's a hidden cost we need to talk about, too, which the documents refer to as the emergency tax.
This is basically simple supply and demand. If your HVAC dies on the coldest night of the year.
Which is statistically when they always die because they're working the hardest.
Exactly. And you are competing with everyone else in town who has a broken heater, you end up paying double or maybe triple for that emergency call-out.
And that segues into what I think is the actual product here. It's not just the repair itself, it's the access. RealtyMulti Shields claims to offer priority access and vetted technicians.
This is the convenience factor. In the deep dive material, we saw that user reviews highlighted this even more than the financial savings. It's about cutting the line.
Right, so if you are a member, you aren't scrolling through Yelp reviews at 2 in the morning wondering if a contractor is legitimate.
You have a pre-vetted coach who has already scheduled the work.
That coach terminology is super interesting to me. It implies an ongoing relationship. It's not just a directory of random plumbers.
It's context-aware, and this is crucial. The needs of a listener living in an older Victorian home in Connecticut are wildly different from someone in a modern glass-walled condo in New York City.
We actually have case studies on exactly that in the notes. The Connecticut family saved $5,000 because the service flagged a roof insulation issue before the snow load actually hit.
Versus the New York professional, where the coach focused on smart system integration and preventing a frozen pipe burst in a high-rise, the service tailors the checklist to your specific home.
Right, it's not sending you reminders to clean your gutters if you live on the 40th floor, which brings up the mental aspect of all this, the outsourcing of executive function.
Absolutely. For a lot of homeowners, the stress isn't doing the work, it's just remembering to do the work. This automates the stewardship of the asset.
And that's the final piece of the puzzle here, really. Asset management. A home with a documented history of professional proactive maintenance is simply worth more.
It turns the home into a well-oiled machine rather than a mysterious box of expensive noises. It empowers you to actually own your home rather than the home owning you.
We usually view our homes as these static things that we live in, but this model suggests we should view them as dynamic systems we live with.
It's a major shift from being a tenant in your own mortgage to being an asset manager.
So here's a thought to mull over as you look around your living room today. When you look at your endless to-do list, are you managing your home, or is your home managing you?
And how much is that emergency tax actually costing you in peace of mind?
Thanks for taking this deep dive with us. We'll catch you on the next one.